man on this Thursday morning. All-Star Pools, Eddie Pruitt, Ford, Hartselle, Alabama. Auto and Body Shop, Tanner Joseph.
Good morning, Jamie. We've got a special guest, Pat. You brought the most beautiful car this morning. Tell us what year and what this is, actually.
This is a 2001 Viper GTS ACR, American Club Racer. They call these bumblebees. They made approximately 51 bumblebees in 2001.
Well, it's easy to see how it gets its name, the Bumblebee, with the yellow and black. Now, this car is kind of rare. How many of these did they make?
In total, they made several hundred in total, but of the ACRs, but it's a very small fraction of the total number of GTSs that were created. These are actually a factory weekend race car, so they had special modifications to them to increase their performance for track.
Now, about how many horsepower? Well, first of all, what size engine does it have?
Well, it's actually a Lamborghini designed V10. It's a 488 cubic inch, 8-liter motor that at the time they used Lamborghini because of their understanding of alloys to be able to create the engine.
Gotcha. Why don't you show us that motor? Yeah, this is a, go ahead. This is just an absolutely beautiful car. The sleek lines. Wow, there's the pretty special little way that you have to display the engine on this car. But beautiful, beautiful engine. That is gorgeous. And so, Pat, you drive this car, because I met you at a car show over in Huntsville.
Yes, sir. I drive it on nice days at work, and I can park it in an anti-door ding area.
I hear that. So what kind of top speed does this car have? Just curious. Not that you've went that fast, but I'm just curious.
No, they'll do about 190 plus. And I didn't mention the horsepower on these is a little higher than stock from the normal GTSs. It's 460 horsepower and 500 foot-pounds of torque stock.
That's pretty serious numbers right there, especially for a 2001. You know, some of these new cars today are bumping a little higher than that, but for 2001, that was probably top of the line.
Yes, sir, it was. And what is the experience of driving it. I've had the Corvettes and the Z06s and stuff with maybe slightly higher horsepower, but I've never had so much fun with a vehicle.
And again, that's because of this particular edition has a lot of performance handling. I know that the performance package for the handling is quite an upgrade, right?
Yes, it is. It's not so much on the horsepower. It has smooth tube intakes and K&N filters, which helps, but also has BBS wheels. The car is actually lightened by 50 pounds. Our package was a 10,000 standard GTS. So you notice 5-point safety restraint harnesses, BBS wheels, Coney suspension system, and just a few trim upgrades to be able to makes it look a little different too.
Gotcha. So it's definitely a lightweight racer. Well, the color is just, and that is a factory color, correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
You haven't really done a whole lot of modifications. You've kept it stock on purpose because of the rarity.
Absolutely. Like to keep them just the way that they were created from the factory. The only mods I would do is anything that I could switch it back so there wouldn't be any holes drilled or anything. So it has a Billy Boat custom racing exhaust, and it has a Sean Rowe tune on the computer.
Well, I'll tell you, the first time I saw you over in Huntsville with that car show, I was flabbergasted by just how gorgeous the car is. So it's one of those cars that looks fast, Jamie, even when it's sitting still. So I had to get Pat over to share this car with us today, and Brad may have a list of some of the upcoming car shows that we've got. And that's the beauty of our area, Pat, is there's so many car shows. We've got the Limestone County 4-H presents second annual car show. That's here in Athens. I know there's a couple of car shows, Jamie, the one that you were talking about in Moulton. Sparkman High School, they've got their car show coming up Saturday, $20 entry for that. And then also the Strawberry Festival Classic Car Show at the Depot Park. That's over in Coleman. So a lot of car shows going up. There's the one in Moulton. I knew I had that one, Strawberry Festival. And then Trussville City Fest at the downtown Trussville area also has a car show, Jamie.
One thing I can say, it stands out like a turd in a punch bowl, Pat.
Well, that's what he likes about it, is the way this car looks. Well, Pat, thanks so much for bringing the car out today, and just enjoy driving this on beautiful days.
Will do. I certainly appreciate the invite.
Tell Ron Jeffries we said hello.
I most certainly will, sir. Thanks.
Thanks, Jamie.